Hello, hello, and welcome back to this week's DreamSnap submission. We will be working on the Fun for Fall challenge. This is the outfit and critter that I have chosen for this week's DreamSnap. And the next thing I need to figure out is where I want to take the photo. I knew that I wanted to probably take it in the Sunlit Plateau. That's where my pumpkin patch is. However, as you could probably see there, my pumpkins weren't grown yet, and I didn't want to save this for another day. So I looked around my Sunlit Plateau and decided to take my photo at Wally's Farmers Market that I have set up here. And I'm just trying to see the framing for the photo here, and it pretty much perfectly is framed. So I'm gonna take a test shot to see if my outfit fits the criteria. So when I'm creating my outfits, I go for what I like. I don't pay attention to any of the actual tags, and then I take a test shot and adjust as needed. So as we could see there, we were missing two playful items for our outfit. So what I'm going to do is filter by playful and then see if there's anything I can switch out that won't impact the look and feel too much. So switching to this hat from the fedora isn't really going to change things too much. And then I'm kind of looking through what other items there are. I take some time doing this. However, in the end, I end up just switching out the shorts that I have underneath my skirt to be ones that are playful category because you're not going to see them anyways in the actual photo. Um, that's a tip that you can do if you're struggling with your challenges. Whether it's an outfit or a decor challenge, you can layer items to help with that. So, for instance, for outfit challenges like this, I have my necklace layered underneath my scarf, I have shorts layered underneath my skirt, and if I had pants on, a dress, or a costume, I could layer on socks and stockings to help me as well. So those are some things that you can do to help with the item limit. Additionally, placing items for decor challenges behind other items, as long as it's in the frame of the photo, will also count as well. So we got our playful items up. Now we just gotta start working on making the background look more fall-like. Even though our outfit screams fall to me, this is still a photo challenge, regardless of whether it's a decor challenge or an outfit challenge for the week. Most people in the community are going to be looking at the composition of the photo and judging based on the whole photo, not necessarily just your outfit in this case. So I want to make sure that my background is setting the scene to help my outfit look its best and to exemplify fall as much as possible. Likewise, if this was a decor challenge, I'd want to make sure that my outfit was also exemplifying whatever the theme was to help support the background and the decor in looking its best and telling a story if possible. So with this, I'm gonna be working on placing down items that will kind of help make that fall come to life here in the valley. So unfortunately, there is not a way to filter by seasonal items. So what I did was filter by orange, yellow, and red, and then start placing down anything and everything that I think I might use. I may not use all these items and they probably will get moved around quite a bit, but I just want to kind of give myself items to kind of work with, begin with, and then filter it and move things around, see what items I may be missing or need to supplement by going to the Scrooge shop or the crafting station. And this is kind of my method, is to just kind of throw everything out and start just moving things around and see what works. So I'll be doing a lot of that throughout the video. This particular week took me 68 minutes, so a little over an hour to figure out my outfit, figure out where I was going to be doing the photo, decorate, go to Scrooge shop and the crafting station, and then fuss with my pet over and over and over, as you'll see later, to try to get the perfect picture. So we condensed it down quite a bit, but I'm just putting down items, and as you saw there, and this item as well, um, it's unfortunate that we cannot get things perfectly centered. That was a pain point, but I just overlooked it and tried my best to place it in the best spot possible, even though it wouldn't center. So I started out with it in front, felt like it was too cluttered, so I put it in the back. I try to put emphasis in my photo, in my decor, throughout the entire photo. So making sure the background and the foreground is looking luscious and full, or whatever I'm going for that week. Making sure that each quadrant or section of the photo has some visual appeal, that there's no missing gaps. So I'll be working on moving things around to ensure that there's visual interest throughout the whole picture. And I start out with a lot of these jack-o'-lanterns and then realize that I want it to be more focused on fall, traditional fall, versus like a Halloween aesthetic. So I start removing quite a bit of those and just start moving things around to try to set the stage for my photo here. And again, I quickly realized that I was missing some items. I only had one of the Mickey eared regular pumpkins and one of the Mickey jack-o'-lanterns. So I definitely needed to go to Scrooge's shop and also to the crafting station here shortly to craft some additional items and buy some additional items to help support this photo. So that's what I'll be doing here shortly. All right, back from Scrooge's and the crafting station, I bought some of those 3-stack pumpkins, crafted some additional scarecrows, bought some of these small and medium pumpkins from the Cinderella collection, and kind of put them all around. And as I was taking the photo, I realized that I didn't like the arch being right in the middle as the entry to the farmer's market. So I moved things around and ended up putting it on each of these sides where the flower beds are, and then kind of making the in between the two banners the entry to give it some additional interest on the sides there. So that's what I'm working on now, is moving the pumpkins out of the way so that I can put down these where I want them. And I also make sure to decorate the entire area, even if it's not gonna be in the photo itself. This is because there's many times that I've been working on a DreamSnap submission and I thought that I knew what angle I wanted to do, and then as I went along, the angle changes. So instead of having to decorate again and move things around, I try to fill out the whole area so that I only have to do it once. And I like that much better with the corn stalks on each of the sides of the entrance. I was playing around with the rugs as well and end up going ahead and removing other ones and just leaving the one in the entryway, and then adding some of the yellowed sunlit plateau grass. I love working with grass in this game. I think it adds some uh, visual interest and height to the ground. So I'm going to put a couple pieces of that grass. It also helps make it feel like it's getting colder in the valley and the grass has died off. So added a little bit of that. Another reason I also want to make sure to fill out this whole space is because I'm actually going to be leaving this up throughout fall. Wally's Garden's going to be a fall farmer's market area um, for the rest of fall, so I want to make sure that I fully build it out. Unlike other builds, the majority of the ones that I've done, unless they were indoor, I've all broken down because most of my valley is already decorated, and for the challenges, they don't really fit what I want to keep there. I end up trying and trying to take a photo, and I'm kind of standing on the very bottom of that leaf in the picture, so I end up putting another green leaf down to just help with not feeling like I was at the very bottom of the leaf in the photo. And this is pretty much the photo submission that I'm going to be doing. I do end up selecting a filter to make the fall colors stand out a little bit more. But this is basically the photo. And this is the filter that I ended up choosing. Make it a little more dark and really make those fall colors pop. And as I was going through this, I realized with that filter, my regular lipstick that I normally wear is too muted and washed out. So I wanted to also change the lipstick. So I switch over and put on like a burgundy red lipstick. And with that filter, it looks so much better. And I'm so happy that I changed this over. I was kind of not wanting to do it because of the scarf originally, but with that filter, it looks gorgeous. I look so ready for fall. I just got to get the rest of my valley looking fall. So over and over here, I'm going to be sitting down, standing up, trying to get my critter to work with me here. My eyes were closed, the critter's eyes was closed. The critter kept walking out of the frame before I could snap the photo. But eventually I did catch a good photo and saved it. And I tried to continue to take additional photos, but I got tired here of trying to get this critter to cooperate. So I ended up just utilizing the one that I already had taken. I was trying to get a more perfect shot, but gave up. So this is the submission that I did. I hope you guys like it and enjoy kind of the thought process behind what it took to make this.